Hey guys, welcome back to Premier Life. So Liam is napping and I wanted to try to film a video today because I got some things from ColourPop and I wanted to give you guys my humble opinion on those things because let's be real, ColourPop has kind of exploded on YouTube. If you are like me and you enjoy makeup and you watch beauty vloggers here on YouTube or beauty gurus or whatever you want to call them, everybody is talking about this makeup brand and I usually get sucked into the hype. I'm gonna be completely honest. If somebody is like talking about a brand like crazy and they're like, oh my gosh, the shadows are buttery or the lipstick is creamy or whatever, I'm like, I have to have it. But 9 times out of 10, because I am a stay-at-home mom, we are living on one income, I don't usually purchase those things. But this brand, for some reason, because the eyeshadows are a very unique texture, well, all of their products are a very unique texture and I will show you that in a minute. I just like needed to get them just so I could stick my finger in an eyeshadow, because if you don't know, ColourPop's eyeshadows, their cheek products, are kind of like a cream and powder hybrid. So they have that like squishy, mushy texture and they look extremely pigmented. So put awesome textured eyeshadow and crazy pigmentation, not to mention they have some amazing metallic and glittery shades, and I'm sold. So around Black Friday they were running a sale, and for them to run a sale, it's pretty awesome because their products are really affordable to begin with. So I got their kits I got 3 kits and 2 single eyeshadows. Their kits usually run between $20 to $30. They do have a new kit on their site, I believe now, that's like $55, but the kits are really affordable normally for what you're getting. And then the single eyeshadows are $5. I believe the blushes and highlighters are $8, and then their lippy sticks, which are like the lipsticks, are $5, and the lip liners are $5. And I'm not sure how much the matte liquid lipsticks are. I haven't really tried those, but I think they're around $5 as well. So the stuff's extremely affordable. And 2 other things that I love about this, for those of you who are into cruelty-free products, all of their stuff is cruelty-free. A lot of their products aren't made with like parabens and yucky ingredients that we don't want. And also they're made in the US, which I really like because they're not like taking advantage of other people to make their product and not paying them enough. Okay, so let's get into the product. I'm hoping I can get this filmed before Liam wakes up. If I miss something or I don't say something or don't show you something that you wanted to see, just leave me questions, comments, thoughts down in the little description box or comment section, and I will try to answer them as best as I can. This is my first time playing with this product, and I will tell you there is a little bit of a learning curve to this. If you're a beginner with makeup, it's good for you, but at the same time, if you're trying to do like a really detailed look where you're going to put a color in the crease, a color on the lid, and a highlight, you kind of have to work with these a little bit because there's such a non-traditional texture. But anyway, we'll talk about that a little more later. Let's get into what I purchased. First, I want to say that everything came packaged extremely well. Their customer service is amazing. When you ask them questions and stuff, they usually respond like fairly shortly. It comes with a couple different cards. They give you one that tells you it's a super shock shadow, and it gives you some information on the back just to kind of describe how you can best use their shadows, how to care for them, and all of that. They also sent me one because I got some of their lipsticks. It talks about the lippy sticks, and again, it just gives you a little bit of information on the back about their product, which I think is really nice, so you just know how to better use it and get your full money's worth out of it. And then this is like my favorite part. They give everybody a little handwritten like card, and as far as I know, everybody gets this because from the videos that I've watched, a lot of ladies have talked about this. It's just a little thank you card, and mine says, "Hey Lauren, you're the Obi-Wan for me, XOXO ColourPop," which I think is cool because I love Star Wars, so yeah. Anyway, how many of you are going to see the new Star Wars movie? I haven't gone to see it yet. I'd like to. I don't know if I'll get to. I kind of might just wait till it comes out to rent, but because it's kind of hard for me to get to theaters right now with a little baby. But anyway, okay, so the first thing I purchased are 2 of the single ColourPop Super Shock shadows. These are from the 90s collection, and I had to get these because Emily Noel told me to. Just kidding. Emily Noel 83, I've talked about her before on my channel. If you haven't checked her out, you should, because she's amazing. And everything that she says she likes and recommends, I usually end up liking. And when I was going into it, it was a little overwhelming because there is so much product on their site. I didn't know where to start, so I knew I was going to order some things, so I definitely checked out her like ColourPop video, and I'll try to link that video down below. I'm not very good at that type of thing, so if I forget to, just comment me and say, hey, you didn't link the video you said, and I'll try to make sure I do if I forget. Help me out, guys. I need you to help remind me of things. This first shade is in the shade Supermodel, and the packaging is really cute. It comes like in a little pot, and there's some like holographic writing on there that says ColourPop. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that or not. This is a really beautiful champagne shade, and it's considered a pearlized finish. Little guy's waking up. And this is what it looks like. And it's just a very pearly, true champagne kind of gold shade. I'll go ahead and swatch it, and I don't know if you guys can see, I'm kind of like squishing down into the shadow, and it's like, it's mushy. It feels really, really cool. But this is Supermodel. This is really, really beautiful, you guys. And for those of you ladies that might have like aging skin, I think this would look really good because there's not any chunky glitter, and it's metallic without being bam, like in your face metallic. It doesn't look super wet on the lid. It just gives you that nice like sheen to the lid. It's really, really beautiful. I definitely recommend that one. I've been wearing this a lot. And then the next one I had to get for the name. Also, Emily Noel recommended it, but I'm obsessed with Friends, the show Friends, and this one is called Central Perk. And I want to go to Central Perk, and I want to sit on the couch and hang out with them and be their friend because I just love that show so much. But anyway, that's the packaging. I don't know why I'm showing you that. This is what the shadow looks like. This shadow is so gorgeous. If you like burgundies and you like rich kind of chocolatey browns, this is like a dark cherry chocolate. That's what I think of when I see this. It's so, so beautiful, you guys. And this is a matte. These colors look really pretty together, by the way. I've actually done a look where I put this all over the lid and then kind of just blended this on the, smudged it like on the outer corner. It's really pretty. So I'm very, very pleased with both of those, and I would recommend either of those colors. I think you guys would really like them. And again, these are $5 each, which is pretty affordable considering that Maybelline color tattoos at the drugstore are like $6 or $7. So these are awesome. The next thing that I got is also some eyeshadows. This is the Forever Freshman eyeshadow set, and I got this again because it was kind of part of like the 90s collection, and I am a child of the 90s, so I needed to have this. You get 6 eyeshadows in here, and it comes in this really cute box. You get like a deep blue, a really kind of almost burnt orange, a really, really metallic, almost like a taupey lavender. When you look at it, I have this on my lid. When you look at it, certain ways it almost looks straight silver, and then there's just a little bit more warmth to it, which I appreciate because I don't really like cool tone looks on me. You get a a glittery gold, a kind of like a matte brown, and a olive with some glitter in it. I'll go through the colors really quick. This is the dark blue one. This one's called Baby Tea, and it looks like this. This is a matte finish, but it almost has a slight satin if you're asking me, because it kind of looks like it has a little bit of a sheen. This one is called Melrose, and this is a matte. This is the burnt orange shade. I will do swatches, don't worry. I just don't want to, I'm going to swatch them all in my hand and then show you in a minute. This one is amazing. This is what I have on my lid. This is probably my favorite. This is called Xoxo. Do you guys remember Xoxo balls? I was terrified of them as a child. I was really scared of them. I wouldn't touch them. And this is a ultra metallic. This one is, oh my gosh, you guys, look at that sheen. It looks wet on the eyelid. I don't know if you guys can see. This would be perfect for the holidays. The next one is 90210. You guys remember that show? And this is like that olive shade I was telling you about, and it has some gold reflect, and this is really beautiful all over the lid, kind of as like a one shadow look. I really like this. If I'm in a hurry and I kind of want just an easy smoky eye, I've already worn this with just a little bit of wing liner and mascara, and it looked really pretty. This next one is a matte brown, and it is called As If. Who remembers the movie Clueless? Love that movie. It's just a pretty matte brown. This does look really nice in the crease. It kind of took me a while to figure out how to do that because these shadows are such a different texture. And the last one is called Crimper, and this is a metallic. This is a metallic, but it has some chunky glitter in it. The other one, Xoxo, that I showed you, that was also a metallic, which I actually think that's a super metallic. This is ultra metallic. This is just regular metallic. This has glitter in it. This does not. So, if that's helpful. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video and come back and show you the swatches. Okay guys, so here are all of the shadows swatched. This is that matte navy blue. This is Baby Tea. This is, sorry, I gotta look down here. This is the olivey green with the glitter. I don't know if you guys can see that. That is called 90210. This one is Melrose, which is that like kind of burnt orange shade. This is pretty in the crease. I didn't think I was gonna like this color as much, but I did enjoy it. I paired it with this gold, and it looked really pretty. This one here is called As If, which is that like matte brown. This is a really nice color to have in your collection for a crease or transition shade. This is Xoxo, that really metallic one. Do you guys see the sheen on that? This shade makes me like weak in the knees. It's just so beautiful. And then you get this really beautiful gold, which is called Crimper. And this does have some glitter in. I don't know if you guys can see that. But the thing that I like about these shadows is that the glitter doesn't tend to fall down on your face. Like if you were to use a glittery like Urban Decay shadow or e.l.f. shadow or what other, like a powder, traditional powder shadow, if you're not careful, you'll get glitter on your face and it doesn't easily wipe away. And these, I don't notice any fall down on my face, which I really like. I wanted to mention that this kit, if it is still available, they also have a holiday kit out. I don't remember what it's exactly called, but it's this wasn't a holiday set. This was just like a fall set that they came out with. I think that this one is nicer. At least the shades, in my opinion, are a lot more fun for the holidays because you get these really shimmery shades and then some neutrals to pair with it. I think this seems nicer than the other one, but it's up to you. That's just my opinion. And just a tip for applying these. I know this video might be long, guys. I'm sorry, but there's so much information I want to share with you because these are so different. I feel like a lot of people might have questions about them. And these were questions I had that I didn't really feel like were answered in some other videos. So Anyway. I really like to pair these shadows with traditional powder shadows, and the look that I did today, the only ColourPop shadow that's on my lid is that metallic one, Couche, that I told you about, and then I paired it up with some matte powder shadows. This is the Lorac Unzipped palette. I absolutely love this palette and highly recommend it if you don't have it. If you like rosy shadows and such, you would really, really like this. But I blended some of those matte shades into my crease, and then used the metallic one as just that pop on the lid. And I really, really like the way it turned out. Hang on. Sorry guys, somebody woke up. So I'll just take this moment. I know some of you have been wanting to see Liam, but he just woke up from his nap. Can you say hi? Can you say hi to all the nice ladies and gentlemen? Say hi. Can you see yourself in there, Liam? Can you see yourself in there? Yes, you can. Oh, Mommy got lipstick on you. Mommy got lipstick on you. Okay, I'm going to put him in his little bouncer seat and I'll be right back. Okay, so as I was saying, sorry guys, I hope this isn't too choppy, but as I was saying, I like to combine them with regular powder shadows. But if you wanted to do a full look with just these shadows, you can. It just takes a little bit more practice in knowing how to blend them. The first time that I put that really burnt orange shade in my crease, I had a hard time blending it out until I found the right brush. I recommend a really dense synthetic brush for blending them out because you kind of really need to buff them. But I'm still even figuring out, excuse me, how to use them. But I love them anyway. I'm really, really glad that I purchased them. Okay, the next kit that I picked up, I wanted to try like a little bit of everything. So I got this set here called Vixen, and this is one of their little lippy stick sets. This is part of their holiday collection, and I believe these are all still available. The last one that I'm gonna just show you briefly, I won't get into detail too much, is I think discontinued, so I don't want to talk about that one too much. But this is cute. It comes in this little box and it is magnetized here like so, and when you open it you get a mirror at the top, and then you get 6 lippy sticks in here. So I'm gonna go through those with you. This set is really nice because you get a nice range of colors. And if you're like me and you enjoy playing with color when it comes to lips, but you also like some neutrals, this is perfect because you get some, you get about, I would say about 2 really neutral shades, and then you get 4 kind of more fun shades to play with. And these are nice because you can wear these for holidays and they're festive, but you also get some like a hot pink and a bright red that would be beautiful in the summertime as well. So I will start with one of the lightest shades here. This is called Last Call, and it looks like this. It's really pretty pink. These are great because they're so skinny. They're really easy to apply on the lips, and you guys, these smell so good. Very few times are there lip products that make my mouth water and I am tempted to eat. I want to eat this. I have to tell myself it's not candy because it smells like the most decadent dessert. It has that like almost like creme brulee scent. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that slightly burnt sugar, rich vanilla. Oh, it's so good. Coffee Break with Danny, she described it as like a butter scent, and she's right. Like it has just like a, I need to stop talking about how it smells. Okay, move on with your life, Lauren. But it smells really good. This shade is really, really beautiful. These come in different finishes. This in particular is a cream. I really like the cream ones because they are very moisturizing. The one I have on right now is actually ColourPop as well. That's from the other kit I'm going to show you. But this is just a really beautiful mauve pink. It's really nice. I think that'll look good on a lot of people. The next one is Ruffle, which is a matte. This is an interesting shade. It's neutral, but it's very brown. And I'm having a hard time with this one because I think a lot of people will actually really like this. But for me personally, ooh, I knocked you guys. For me personally, browns, I feel like they wash me out. I don't know. I don't love the way they look on me. The next one is 54, and this is a pearlized. This does have some glitter in. It's kind of like a wine shade, like a berry wine shade that has some really beautiful red glitter in it, but you don't feel the glitter at all on your face. This, oh, or on your lips. This is gorgeous. I have worn this so many times and I love it. And the other thing, you guys, that's amazing about these is that it's a creamy product that goes on like a traditional lipstick, okay? But they feel moisturizing because I'm pretty sure they have like mango butter and a bunch of different really good ingredients in them that do hydrate your lips. But they almost set down to, not like that they don't transfer, but they don't like smear all over your face. And guys, I have a 6-month-old. He is constantly grabbing at my face. The one day I was so sure we were out, I was so sure I had like a red handprint all across my face because he had grabbed my lips and like he grabs at my mouth. And I looked in the car and I didn't have anything, and he didn't even have anything on his hands. Now they had been on my lips for a while, so it had really set down, but they leave like a nice stain behind and they fade very gracefully, which I like. So they are long wearing in my opinion. Okay, the next shade is Night Owl, and this is like a really hot pink shade. It's looking kind of red on my camera, but it is more of a pink. I'll put the red one right next to it, and then you'll be able to hopefully see how pink this is. Oh, you can see on my hand. It's really, really beautiful. And that is a cream finish. The next one is called Jingle, and this is a red matte. The other thing is I like their matte finishes because in my opinion they're not drying and they glide on really nice. So you can see this is like a true tomato red, and then you have that really pretty hot pink next to it. Okay, and then the last shade is amazing. This is called Plastics, which reminds me of a movie. If you know what it is, go ahead and comment below. I love that movie. And this is like a purple, almost like a berry purple. It's so beautiful. I didn't think I was going to like this on, but I ended up really, really enjoying it. I think it looks really pretty. So there's all of your shades from the Vixen set. I think this is a great kit. I think that you would probably get a lot of wear out of it, especially over the holidays. But it's not holiday specific as far as the colors, which I like, because this hot pink would look beautiful in the summer. You know, this color would look beautiful in the fall. You could even rock this red in the summertime. This brown you could probably rock all year round if you like browns. So yeah, love those. And the last thing I'm going to show you is this strobing kit. I love highlighters. I'm obsessed with highlighting right now. That's kind of like my new favorite part of my makeup routine. This is on last call on their website, so if you want this, I would check and see if it's still there. It was still available as far as I know the last time I looked, but they did say last call, so I don't know how much longer it'll be on there. It comes with a little card that tells you all about strobing and what it is and how to achieve a strobing look. I don't really care about the whole strobing thing. I just like highlighter. I've kind of always liked shiny things, and putting them on my face is just pleasurable to me. So what you get in here are 3 different shades or tones of highlighter, and then you get 3 lippy sticks, and the lippy stick I'm wearing right now is actually from this kit. So I'll go ahead and swatch the lippy sticks for you first, and then I will show you the highlighters. The first shade you're getting is Fame, and this is a sheer cream finish. This is really nude, you guys. Really, really nude. But I actually like it. I was surprised at how wearable it was because it does have a lot of pink to it. It still looked okay on my lips. I have to top it with a gloss just because my lips are so naturally pigmented. Bless you. Bless you, Bubba. Bless you. Smiling at me. I topped it with a gloss just so that it didn't look too nude on me, because you could kind of see some of my natural lip color through, and because it was so pale, it almost looked like it was settling into my lines. But when I topped it with a gloss, it looked really, really pretty. This next one is the one I'm wearing. This is Thistle. Looks like this. It's a really pretty, kind of like a peachy nude, or I don't know if you would call that peach. It's just pretty. It's kind of a pinky peach nude. That's probably the way I would describe it. And this is a cream finish. This is my favorite finish, you guys, because look, it gives you almost like a plumped look to your lips. It's really comfortable, really moisturizing. For those of you that have dry lips, you would really like this finish. I'm not going to swatch this one because you can see what it looks like on my lips. And then the last one is my favorite lippy stick out of all of the ones that I purchased, and this is called Marmalade. This is like the perfect shade for me. I love it so, so much. Ugh, got an itch on my ear. Okay, this is what this looks like. And this is also a cream finish. Looks like that. It's like this beautiful pink that has some brown in it, and it just suits my skin tone. I really, really like it. Okay, so those are the lippy sticks. Then you also get 3 of their Super Shock cheek highlighters. The lippy sticks in this kit I couldn't find individually, so I think these might be limited edition. Some of these highlighters I was able to find sold like on their own, so I don't know that these are all limited edition, especially this one I found, Fanny Pack, which is the white one. And this is the highlighter that I'm wearing right now on my face. These are amazing. If you have dry skin, you guys, and you don't, you know, really particularly like using liquid products, I'm running out of room to swatch, you guys. It's right there. These are great because my skin is dry and I still like to set my foundation with a little bit of powder, just because I do get oily in my T-zone, but my cheeks are really dry, and like right here around my nose is really dry. So I still need, what I was saying is I still need to use a powder to set my makeup. This sits really nicely on top of a powder, but you don't need to use a powder to set it. It blends beautifully into the skin. It doesn't cling to dry patches, so I really like this. I actually want to look into purchasing some of their blushes. This next one is called Nonfiction, and I wouldn't use this as a highlighter. I'm actually wearing it as a blush right now. I'm not sure if this is intended to be a blush or not, or if it's intended to be a highlighter. I don't really know. I'm trying to think where to swatch this guy. We'll go right here. Sorry if my swatches are hard to see. This is beautiful as a blush. It looks really natural on, as you can see, it's just like a nice flush to the cheeks. And I apply these with a e.l.f. small stipple brush because it just gives me the best effect, I guess you could say. If I use my fingertips, I found that I had a little bit of trouble blending it so that it looked natural. And the last shade is called Parasol, and this is your more golden highlight. This one I thought was going to look kind of weird on me because I didn't know, you know, I thought it was more like a bronzer, and I didn't really know where to put it, but it actually works as just a traditional highlight. So I'll put this down the bridge of my nose, on my cheekbones, depending on the look that I'm doing. It looks really beautiful just as a highlighter, especially if you really blend it out. It looks more natural and really, really nice. So that is all of the things that I bought from ColourPop. I have to say my overall opinion of the brand so far is that I love it, and I definitely will be repurchasing. I kind of want to try some of their liquid lipsticks. I want to try some of the blushes, like I said, and I kind of want to look into some of the lip liners, because you don't really need them because the lipsticks themselves are so precise, but I like the idea of having them to wear or pair with other lipsticks that I have that, you know, just because I like the formula of them so much. They also just came out with eyeliners and kind of like cream bases or gel eyeliner pots. So yeah, anyway, I hope that I answered all your questions. Let me know if you have any, or if there's something else that you want to see with these, if you want to see, you know, more in-depth swatches or whatever. I hope I gave you enough information. I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, and I hope that you have a happy holiday and just have fun with your family and friends. If you don't have any loved ones near you, or this is a hard time for you, because I know sometimes, you know, if you've lost a loved one, or, you know, you just have no family around you, it can be really tough. I know what that's like. I've spent Christmases away from my family before, and it was hard. And, you know, you just tend to miss the loved ones that you have lost more around this time of year. I just want you to know that I love you, and I'm thinking of you. I do think about you guys a lot, and you're very important to me. Just know that somebody out there loves you. If you don't have anyone around you, I would give you a big bear hug if I could. I'll send you an internet hug, but just, yeah, I just want you to know that you are loved and you're not alone. And yeah, have a happy holiday, guys. I love you. Merry Christmas. Liam says Merry Christmas too, and I will hopefully see you guys. I might upload one more video before Christmas. I don't know. If not, I will see you next year. Okay, bye guys. Remember that you are loved, you are beautiful, you are special and unique, and no one can tell you any different. Bye. Mwah.